Yo, what is good, everyone? Welcome back to another.
Oh, Yana
What the fuck is that? Yo, what the? As you all know, Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 has released recently, and let me tell you, masterpiece. In my opinion, I think it really fit very well with like Chapter 3's, but where Chapter 3 left off. It came out very good in my opinion, right? The outcome was good. I like where they led the story to. We are very close to finally seeing the prototype, what he looks like, and more than likely his plan. So yes, I think it's really good. So this video, I'm going to be explaining the main three people you should know from Chapter 4. Number 1, we're going to be talking about Doughy the Dough Man. Obviously, like a main core helper. He saves the player in like a bunch of different scenes, like when Yarnaby was chasing. Doughy is kind of weird. Like, how do I explain it? Doughy is mixed of 3 different children that died. Yes, died. And one of them, his name is Jack. And Jack lived a very, pretty good life. Dude was always, from what we see in the tapes, he had nice parents. He was super excited to go to see the factory. His favorite toy was Doughy, super hyped. And then Jack dies. He falls into this little swirly pit thingy that probably is what Doughy is made out of, and dies. And Jack is only one of the 3 kids. The other kids, one of their names is Kevin. And Kevin is like the really angry side of Doughy. The side of Doughy that just like hates everything. Like he's like revenge. He just hates. And then there was a third one, but we don't have any information on him. His name is Matthew, but we don't really know anything about Matthew to begin with, so there's not much said about him. So yes, those are the 3 kids, and you can really see in some scenes when Kevin, aka the rage of Doughy, starts to kick in. Like when Doughy first sees the safe haven after it was all destroyed, you can see Doughy was not having none of that. That dude Doughy was sick and tired of not just us, but of Poppy being a little, from what he thinks, being a little liar again, because she already left him once. I feel bad for him, bro. He really got switched on twice by the same person, bro. He should have just fooled me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That's what I think about Doughy, man. But for all I know, Doughy, as said in one of the tapes, Doughy had the full chance to leave the Playtime Co. area. He could have left the factory. He had the chance. Door was right there. But for some reason, Doughy decided that there were so many other toys in the factory that didn't know what to do without him. They weren't as smart, intelligent. They didn't know as much as he did. And he realized if he just left them there to die, that he just wouldn't feel right about it. So he decided to stay, and that's when he kind of made the safe haven. Until we decided to lead Prototype straight to it. Ollie, aka Prototype, tricks us into quote-unquote fixing the machine, which actually breaks the machine and puts down the force field and lets Prototype come on in and kill everyone. Literally just kill everyone. And then we have to kill Doughy. But yeah, that is Doughy the Dough Man. And for the second character, one that there's not really much information on to begin with, so this is going to be a short part of the video, but Yarnaby. Yes, Yarnaby. It's a lion made out of woolly yarn, and it can kill you because its head splits open very creepily and just devours you. It's like there's not much else to say about it. So there's not much else known. There's not really much known about Yarnaby. We don't really know how he was made. From what I know and from what I've read about, Yarnaby is the only creature so far that hasn't been put, similar to Doughy that has not been put onto the prototype, because they're both kind of made out of material that the prototype can't really use effectively. So like, what's the prototype gonna do with Yarnaby's yarn? It's not really gonna help him at all. There's nothing he can do with that. What's the prototype gonna do with Doughy's dough? It's not gonna, benefit him at all, because he can't really do anything with it. Which that's why they were, from what I know, after research, the only 2 that the prototype did not take for his, little body changing experiments. BBL, we'll call it, alright? And then for the last and final character I have on this list, the Doctor. Now, the Doctor is actually, in my opinion, a really interesting character. Not much is fully known about him. Like, we don't know everything about him, but we know some important details about him. The Doctor, aka Harley Sawyer, and if you guys don't know who Harley Sawyer is, he was the one that suggested basically making bigger toys, which led also to him being the one that did all the tests on the kids. Basically, just like a horrible guy. Horrible guy. He did all the bad things, in my opinion. That dude just sucked, alright? Basically, the reason that most of these freaking Huggy Wuggy and Doughy the Dome, all these things even exist is because of that freaking loser, bro. That's all I read about Harley Sawyer. He was not a good guy. Doctor has full power and full control over the prison area and most of the technology in that area. Something like, I guess, Omni-Hand is what it was called, or something. It's basically, he has full power over all the TVs, all the cameras, the doors, everything electrically powered in that area. He can control. Only thing he could not control was the safe haven, because the safe haven was using a generator that was not it was from a different source. It could not be controlled by the Doctor. So the Doctor's character is interesting, to say the least. There's so much about him. I love his character design. I think he's a really cool character, but I wish I could know more about what the Doctor wanted. The Doctor's the one who introduced us to Yarnaby, and from what I said earlier, he's the one that did a lot of the tests. So a lot of the tests on Doughy, a lot of the tests on the kids that died, a lot of the tests on yes, A, B, and C. And that's really it for the 3 characters I have on this video. There's nothing much else to say. My opinion, I feel like Chapter 5 is gonna be freaking amazing when it releases. We'll see in Chapter 5. We'll see what Poppy Playtime is cooking up in the meantime. And that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.
Please, speed, me need this. Mom have no cave.